All right, what's good, y'all? This is Keemo. You tuned in to Weed and Whiskey podcast. Make sure y'all listen every Sunday. You catch them on Apple, iHeartRadio, all the good shit. Everything you listen to, all that shit you stream.
Better now? Nah, Keemo better now?
Oh, yeah. That shit, he can drink that shit now. Before he's like, man, I ain't fucking with that, man.
Nah, I was going to drink it.
It's that stress shit right here, man. You drink this when you stressed out.
Coasting. All my niggas we coasting. High grade we smoking. On the highway we rolling. Crack a bottle we toasting.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Weed and Whiskey with your two favorite people in the whole motherfucking world. And matter of fact, if the world is too small, your two favorite people in the entire motherfucking universe. We go beyond and out. You know what's the Buzz Lightyear? To infinity and beyond.
Yeah,
there we go.
Honestly, somebody else is gonna have to remember that shit.
I'm a big Toy Story fan, so you know. Thank you for joining us. You're here. I'm O'Shane. I'm sure you know that by now. We're here with my co-host Quell, and we have another special guest in the building. This is gonna be a fun episode. I feel it. We go back freshman year of high school, 2008 things. So we seen each other grow up, man, from our adolescent ages, when hormones was rampant at its most, to when we start getting our shit together in life now and just making the best out of it and living the best life that we possibly can. I've definitely seen the evolution and growth of this man from, like I said, from growing up from being kids to where he is right now. Happy for the growth, proud of the growth, just graduated. Because you know they say they party a lot, but he still get things done. So never underestimate him. You can't judge a book by its cover because what you see on the surface isn't what's the actual contents. So with that being said, we are in here with my friend. I don't know. I'm introducing us both, Keemo, and of course, Yes Dottie.
Pleasure to be here tonight, fellas. Thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate the invite onto the show. And damn, that was an introduction. I don't even know what to say.
No, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't even introduce a guest no more because when he do it, it's the vibe. Like, so all of our guests are impressed, and I'm like, hey, bro, go with it.
No, I'm definitely impressed, bro. Definitely.
Appreciate that, man. See, that's one thing that you get when you come to Weed and Whiskey. You get a great introduction because if I don't do my research, at least I do my research so I can introduce you properly to the people who are listening because it's the least we can do for our loyal listeners, you know?
Yes.
Give them a good idea who we talking to and why we talking to them, what gravitated towards them, you know? Because it's the energy over here. Good energy, good energy, man. So how you doing, man? I know you're off a high right now. Parties is coming up. The state is opening back up. Outside is opening back up and it's calling everybody's name.
Outside.
Yeah.
But everybody know outside been open out here. Outside it never
closed.
That shit never closed.
Nah, yeah, you know, block been turn up like.
Yeah, Connecticut like the little Georgia, honestly.
They never shut down little Atlanta, man.
Nah, they never shut that shit down. That shit still been going.
Hell yeah.
You had the gas stations that was filled with the motorcycles till 3 o'clock in the morning. The one-way street. Yeah, down south end. R.I.P. JQ before JQ passed, my nigga.
Bro.
R.I.P. man.
I was on. They didn't even go to one of those. Nah, actually, I was in the north end. I went to. They all pulled up at the Noble. You know.
Main Street.
Oh yeah. Main Street was lit for a few nights.
Oh, wow, yeah, bro. That's the one I went to. The spot that was really lit this past summer was Homestead.
Really?
Yeah.
Niggas was on Homestead like every.
I was about to say, bro. You know, and they built
every week.
The after hours, right?
Yo,
after hours cookout.
I was about to say, bro. I don't know if you guilty of this right here, but doing the location coming soon. We know where it's at. Bro. It's on Homestead. It's on Homestead. Like, we know.
Honestly,
all I'm gonna do is drive down Homestead. It's gonna be right
Location
there.
to be decided.
The amount
right?
of times it's a shame, nigga. Like, there was times I couldn't even snap. I'm like, damn, nigga, you there again. Nah, but honestly, I'm gonna lie. That shit was lit this summer. They even had like 2 cookouts like across the street from each other.
At the same time?
Yeah, at the same time. So niggas was like walking.
That's
back
wavy.
And forth.
Yo, you know what's crazy about that? You keep saying this summer. Summer ain't even come yet.
Facts. Technically, we ain't reached summer yet.
But it was so lit
Yeah, I'm
It's
thinking
like summer was here.
It feel like summer.
Facts. Niggas definitely went through, the whole season of depression and shit. This winter was long as fuck.
I wasn't depressed this damn winter. I was glad everybody wasn't outside. Well, compared to the y'all outside. I was out here hiking. I was doing all that good shit, man. I was being a good year.
I mean, I ain't hiking in the winter, but this year I did go hiking for the first time.
How was that?
All right, first thing, I'm like deathly afraid of heights.
Me too.
Like deathly. So there was one point I got stuck, nigga. Like
Just sitting there.
At the edge of the mountain or some shit like that?
It was like, we was climbing up the mountain, and then like the mountain started getting like flatter. Like, you know how it's usually like this?
Yeah, it's like incline.
It started going like this, like straight up, like almost 90 degrees. Like, you know how the goats be on the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Nigga, I was stuck, and like all my friends are like, it's like 4 or 5 of us, and they all there like, come on. I'm like, I can't move, nigga. I can't move. I'm like looking, like I can't go down, because if I go down,
it's worse.
It's over.
Yeah, that's
worse.
the worst. That's
It's
the worst.
over.
You
That's
gotta
the
keep
worst.
going.
I'm looking down, I'm like, oh my god, I'm really about to die on the fucking hill. Like, nigga, I did make it up eventually, but like I was like really digging my fucking feet into the side of that shit. Like, I don't know.
What mountain was that?
Where was we, nigga? Fuck, where were we?
I hope it's my favorite. Sleeping Giant, like Quinnipiac. Hamden?
I feel like it maybe, do they have like 4 different trails or something?
They have mad different trails.
And like
The blue trail's the hardest trail.
I think so. I think that's where we went.
You go down some rocks, then you go by some water, then you go up a little slope, dirt slope, then you go
and
across.
It's like fucking like it's like fucking, it's like you could step on like rocks and shit.
Yeah, and you climb the mountain once you get
Yo.
to. So first you go down a little bit of rocks before you start climbing up more rocks.
Yo, do y'all realize how beautiful this conversation is right now? It's 3 black guys in here. We talking about hiking.
That is actually
Yo, the evolution
Right.
is amazing, man.
It's just crazy.
I'm a hiking nigga who watch anime.
Facts. I love me some anime.
What's your favorite anime?
Right now, damn, I'm thinking. For now, it's Attack on Titan.
I like Attack on Titan, but I got lost in it because it just got too complex.
Honestly, the last season got real. It just got way too complex.
Yes.
It's not enough fighting right now. It's just
like plot within a plot within a plot.
They just chatting like, nigga, we already gotta read subtitles. Like,
Niggas don't want to follow the story. They see some fighting. Yo.
exactly.
Here.
I need to see y'all niggas cheer each other up.
Facts.
That's what I
We
want.
need a Titan eating a human right now, man. Every episode should have at least one Titan be eating somebody, yo.
Yeah, nigga, it was just chatting for mad long. Too much chatting.
Do you have you been watching Black Clover?
Nah.
Black Clover was pretty good. It's on a hiatus right now. It's good. I've been keeping up with shit. What's the one that just came out? Mugen Chain. Demon Slayer.
Me, bro. I was about to say, I don't know.
Demon Slayer is one of the top ones. You gotta get on this anime, Quill, because
I
you
watch
be watching
Demon
them with
Slayer.
me.
Because
It's on a movie.
I seen the movie, but I don't know how I feel about it too much. I feel like they fought 2 niggas, and
Yeah,
that was like, I felt like, I thought we was gonna get to see like
a whole brawl,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you fought 2 niggas the whole movie,
and it wasn't the best fight.
it wasn't. It was like, oh, okay,
The only good thing about that, we seen the Hashirama fight.
yeah,
That was about it. Quill looking lost.
alright, man. Yo, y'all seen Godzilla versus King Kong, bro?
That one thing I didn't see.
Not Godzilla, King Kong got his ass whooped.
Yo, facts. Yo, nobody want to say that.
Everybody
King
keeps
Kong,
saying,
or he was the hero. Nigga.
nah.
He was only a hero because the white man did it. If the white man ain't do shit, they all would have lost. And Godzilla was the closest to whooping this dude ass. So fuck out of here. The white man helped the ape. That ain't how life worked. I don't know.
It's funny because it's funny how you saying the white man helped the ape, but the white people always call them black people monkeys.
Listen, I'm 100%.
You saying they hate the Asians more than they hate the black people?
Who say that?
Because Godzilla is more Asian. Who came up with Godzilla? It wasn't Americans.
You're right, but
Bro.
Nigga, I was watching Godzilla.
It
since
might be
Jamaica.
Americans because they had some racist depictions.
Nigga,
of
Americans
Japanese
steal
people.
everything from everybody,
It's
though.
Godzilla.
And think about that voice.
Oh yeah.
Think about that voice. That's
Yeah.
an Asian voice.
Yeah, I know, but it's like they be racist about it. You know how I used to be. I used to look at the old, they used to have them old like Mickey Mouse shits on there, and they had a black motherfucker with the pink ass lips on it, bro.
Nigga, but if you look at Disney, the white gloves is pretty much black face.
Talking about Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Disney. Disney's racist as
No,
fuck.
Disney definitely has some racist cartoons in their vote. Even when Disney, what's it called? Disney Max, Disney Plus,
The
Disney
SD
Plus.
and XD or some shit like that.
Disney-
Oh, Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
When that shit came out, they even came out with like a little
Trailer.
not a PSA, like
A
listen.
disclaimer.
Oh, these
There's
were
some-
these were
there's some
recorded at
shit
certain
in here,
times.
like,
Yeah,
bro,
you.
don't come at us crazy now, bro, because this was before y'all all started canceling.
Fact. This is before black people was accepted.
But do you think, right? So, all right. With that being said, do you think it's wrong for them to like cancel certain shit because of that?
See, I'm not as sensitive when it comes to certain shit as a lot of people are. Because it's like, one, I'm not saying I understand the time we live in is a rationalization, but I understand the time we're coming from. I have an idea where we're coming from. You can't change the hate that was perpetuated on us in any way, shape, or form. Like, for me, I'd rather it be there so it's reminded of how they really felt about us, instead of them trying to cover it up like they usually do.
Okay, so as far as like, I think canceling go, I mean, I do agree that sometimes we can, I don't want to say be oversensitive. I feel like
No, I agree with
I
that.
feel like
Sometimes
it's-
we can be overly sensitive when it comes to certain things.
certain things, but at the same time,
This-
black people
this-
have gone through mad shit in America, and
Mm-hmm.
the fact is, there's so much racism like embedded into like our everyday lives. We don't even realize. So I
At
do
all.
think it's important that this stuff is brought to light. Like even like even though they give the disclaimer or whatever, I'm happy they gave the disclaimer. To be honest, like, it was just upfront about it.
Facts. I respect that. At least
Yeah.
we not have to be caught
What?
blindsided with that
Right.
shit.
My thing is like you said, like it's we have to kind of move past shit like that because times is changing. But also, side of me feels like, yo, we gotta keep this shit here so people know what the fuck it was.
Exactly.
Exactly. We can't. I'm like, I don't think we can forget history. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I am, but at the same time, it is like a lot of trauma. It's like you just see a lot of trauma with black people.
Nah, that's
nowadays.
facts though. That's
On
facts.
social media, on TV, like it's just like slavery, police, slavery.
Yeah.
It's never like a nigga like just going like a regular
Yeah.
nigga just going through shit like
Hmm. Or a positive story.
right, a positive story like
That isn't cliche or stereotypical.
Exactly.
Right,
Which is kind of hard to do nowadays because
that's what's going on all around.
That's
us.
all
they
they
made
do is
everything
pander.
black cliche. Everything black is pretty much cliche now.
Yeah, it painted to us so much that it's fucking it looks stupid.
Yeah, like I think like perpetuating in like movies and stuff is like it's a bit much, but at the same time, it's still happening. Like currently,
Yeah.
It's still happening.
it's still happening,
And it's gonna
Right.
keep happening. Because if you don't put it in our face to remind us that it was happening, it's gonna keep happening. Because the past is always doomed to repeat itself if you don't
Right.
learn your past.
Or we gotta change the way it's educated, bro. You ever seen the video of the mom showing in Texas showing the school book of saying black people moving to the north was a migration?
Oh wow. Oh yeah, they started changing the history book saying that we came here as we came here to looking for work.
Yeah,
Wait,
it was a migration.
Yeah, it's not slavery no more. We came here looking for work.
what you talking
That's
about?
how the history books is teaching slavery now.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, I need to see this book.
Nigga, even 9/11 is being taught differently now. Because remember, the people who are being taught 9/11 now, this is their first time being taught 9/11 in high school without being alive to experience 9/11.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm thinking about, bro? Kids born the year 9/11 happened are 20 years old.
20. Nigga, they don't even gotta look at your ID no more for real. Once they see the 1 on your ID, nigga, nigga, you over 21.
No,
I
nigga,
don't
once
look
I
at
see
shit.
that, once I see it's not vertical no more, I know you're over 21.
Is it like that still?
Yeah, if you're under 21, you got a vertical ID. And then when you get 21, it becomes horizontal.
Oh.
So that's what I look for now. So when people come in there and I see a vertical ID, I don't have to check their age. I think I know you're under 21. That's it. So I be seeing all of these shits now, man. But America got to do better.
Definitely.
And the only way America's
yeah.
going to do better is if black people run America.
I'm one of those people.
Not
I don't
all
know if I
skin
believe
folk is
that.
kinfolk. You feel me?
Now I get that. See, when I say that, I don't want to automatically think about the black people that's against us.
Right.
Because we all know, what is it? The Boule organization. There is actually black people in position to tear other black people down. That's
What's
literally
that?
their
Oh,
role.
I never heard
It's
of
a
that.
secret organization
For what? For like.
for black people who's there to tear other black people down. So you have these celebrities and all these things going there. And literally everything they do is to keep us stagnant, keep us in place, so we're not progressing in no way, shape, or form. So that's why they present certain things in front of us, because if we know we try to attain it outside of our means, there's no progression there.
Mm-hmm.
We're only trying to buy more than what we can chew off. We're chewing off more than what we can eat. So after a while, you don't save nothing, you don't learn nothing, you're just trying to get what the other person have. And there's so many other ways of that as well too. But there's black people who's there to make sure other black people don't go anywhere.
I believe that, because they did that to Fred Hampton, right?
Mm-hmm. But
They
think
used one
about
of
it
his
though.
own.
All of these black leaders, who helped tear them down?
Black people.
Exactly. Like,
Some black people.
I'm even gonna get controversial
even
with it.
the
I'm
white
gonna
man.
get controversial. Like, one of our most beloved leaders that we lost, Malcolm X, who's rumored to have him assassinated.
Of course, it's the same thing they did.
My man Farrakhan. That was who was saying that.
Shit, I didn't know you was
I
gonna go
didn't know
there.
that.
I didn't know you was
I
gonna
thought
go
you
there.
was gonna say the USA government.
I've
They
heard
conspire with
that,
Farrakhan.
but
It's
I'm
like the
I
Martin
don't
Luther
even-
King with Jesse Jackson. How did they know where this nigga was? Why did Justin leave the top of the balcony right before he gets shot? Things like that, my nigga.
I didn't know. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know he was gonna bring it. I've heard that type of thing, but I'm just like, yeah, I
You
don't.
know, I agree, but I think there's definitely more black people that want better for.
Oh,
other
I believe
black
that,
people.
and I believe that, and that's
Yeah.
why I don't want to keep shining light on the black people who's trying to tear us down, because I feel like that's what society do too much.
You're right.
Like, and it's funny because you take those small few stories of how black people perpetuate bad things on black people, but we don't shine the light on other things. We would say 1/4 of every black male ends up in jail, but we don't talk about the other 3/4.
You're 100% right.
So-
Yeah, what are the other 3/4 doing?
Exactly.
Hey, bro, you know what they say? The Constitution say we 3/5 of a man.
Honestly, the thing is though, black people only make up 13% of America, and half of that population is in jail. So it's like, when you see so much stuff with black people in the news, it's like, damn.
Another one.
Right? It looks like it's so many like stories, but the thing
It's
is,
not.
It's really.
It's
not.
just a few. And then even hit the controversial side as well too. They don't show the white people getting killed.
They don't show when white people kill
Yo,
white people.
And it's happening.
And when these niggas have little girls in their basements and shit.
It's happening.
Honestly, like.
So like,
you see, you
Yo,
find
let me
little ass
tell-
stories. Go ahead. Nah, go ahead.
Nah, you can
nah,
go
tell
ahead,
your
bro.
story.
Go
This
Nah,
shit
tell your
sound-
story, because you
The
sound
way
like
you
had-
started that shit, sound
Yeah, like
it
it sound like it was
story.
about to be something.
It's
I
like
just
boom,
said it.
I bet.
New story
It's
for us.
like- So I started this brunch. This is basically just like this racist encounter. I had started this brunch at OC Kitchen in Rocky Hill. And the owner was the one who had asked me to start the brunch. It's not like I came to ask him to do it or whatever. So he asked me to start the brunch or whatever. Cool. Started the brunch up. Brunch is popping. He making money. I'm making money. He don't like it though. He's like, it's too many black people. That's what he's saying. He's like, if it's regular customers.
What, he said that to you?
He didn't say it like,
But you got the tone.
He said it's too much of one people. All the black music is. He was like, I can't deal with the loud music and the loud people. And he was like, if my regular customers come in here, then
They gonna leave.
then they're gonna be uncomfortable. Da, 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 da. But mind you, I'm gonna say this: like the brunches, I could even like put up the videos. It's not like, you know how some brunches like it'd be like OD crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Nah, this brunch was like it was a vibe still, but niggas was just sitting
Chilling,
and eating,
yeah, and drinking
you know,
and shit.
having fun still. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand where he was coming from, so he shut that shit down.
So it was just racism, pretty much.
Racism.
That's all it was.
But then he asked me to do a Friday night shit, like after hours. So I'm like, alright, so niggas on.
So that's when he's accepted black people around, because he knows
He
his
just
regular
want the money,
customers
yeah,
won't be
yeah.
around there at that time.
He still want the money though.
Exactly, but then the police start showing up in his like in the parking lot. But it's not like they coming inside.
Yeah,
They just like they
monitoring
outside.
outside.
This nigga says, I know everybody hates the police and has a problem with police, but I like the police and they're here to protect and service. Even with this George Floyd thing.
Yo, what?
This guy was high and he was trying to buy something with fake money. The police were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like
The police was in the wrong place at the wrong
defending
time.
the police.
Wait.
Nigga, like,
What's the name of this spot? You ain't gotta say it if you don't want to. You can whisper it. I say this shit.
You can tell us off here if you
Yeah,
need
you
to.
tell
We don't
us
want to
off
fuck your money
this
up.
nigga, I don't do shit there no more. It's called OC Kitchen, nigga.
Oh, you did
But-
say that already anyway.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. So rewind this if you ain't here. But OC Kitchen, don't go there. Motherfucker talking
Nigga, like
about,
that shit was just, it was wild. And even during the events, like, and it's like at the same time I still wanted my bread, so I didn't really like go off on him, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, I felt like I should have stuck up for black people at that moment, but I just told him, nigga, don't ever say that shit again to nobody in here. Because you're not going to get the same
Yeah, exactly.
They gonna do you
exactly.
dirty.
You're not going to get the same reaction.
Facts. Like, be thankful this is how I handled the situation.
Yeah, facts.
You're not going to get the same reaction from nobody else that's in here. Then, I got him like some bartenders, and he was like, yeah, he wanted some, because his bartenders kept leaving because they were like, they're not serving black people because black people don't tip. So they said they're not working the events.
I tip very nicely, so I mean,
I don't tip. Fuck
I
you.
tip very nicely. I don't know.
That one was for me, so fuck you.
You know, in my opinion, if you're serving, the thing with black people, in order for you to get a tip, your shit gotta be perfect.
You gotta
That's
have
the
good
thing with
service.
See,
black
for me,
That's
it's
the
not
thing with
that
black
for me. It has to be a woman and she gotta be cute and she gotta flirt with me.
See, well, that's you.
I'm not asking for much.
Most black people, they be like, all right.
That's
Yeah,
why
if you
I'm
get
proud.
perfect service, they'll tip you.
They'll tip you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because I had to hop behind the bar. I had to be bringing people food, and I was getting tips. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But then
So-
again, you are black, so black
too.
people do tip other black people.
Facts.
So he was like, yeah, I need some bartenders. Don't bring nobody here with the long fake hair and the long fake eyelashes. I'm like, yo.
So
like,
you don't want a black girl in here with weave.
Basically. So I actually ended up bringing him like this Spanish girl, but she's like white, like
She-
passing, like, you know what I'm saying?
She fair skin.
Yeah, basically.
Her skin's fair.
So, he accepted her or whatever. But then there was another black girl I had for him, but like as a waitress. He's just like asking her to fill out her W-2 because he wants to bring her on full time because she is a good worker. He's going to ask her, all right, how many dependents do you have?
Why do you need to know
What?
that?
Off rip?
Off a rip.
Why do you need to know that? Is he basically asking how much kids you have at home?
Yeah, and then she was like, I don't got no kids. And he's like, oh, you know, black women have a lot of kids at a young age.
Hey, yo.
In front of other workers, like, saying, this man was, like, really wild. And the thing is, like, when you confront him, because I would tell him, like, yo, you sound really racist. He'd be like, no, I'm not racist. I've dated black girls. I have black friends. And I'm like, that's what racist people say. Like,
That's the first thing they go to. Oh, I got
The
black
first
friends.
cop out.
like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Like, honestly, I will say, even, like, just to, like, you know, reel it back in with the whole cancellation and everything, like, yeah,
That nigga needs to be canceled.
He definitely do need to be canceled. Like, you know, cancellation.
Cancel OC Kitchen, man. Fuck out of here.
It is a good thing sometimes because people do need to be
Facts.
held accountable for their actions.
Facts.
That is a fact.
But
yeah.
sometimes there are some things where we can't overstep. Like, for example, they wanted to make, I think, Michael B. Jordan, like, Superman. Superman been white since 1940s, 50s.
Yeah,
whatever the fuck.
you don't need to do that one.
Like,
Don't do that one.
Like, you know,
If you're gonna
Not
change
necessary.
races,
Certain shit's not necessary.
see, if you're gonna change races on a superhero, make it Wonder Woman. Because in my head, Wonder Woman is always black. So if you're gonna change,
Or
a
make it the
super-
Green Lantern, like how he was.
Right,
supposed
But
to be.
no. There
No,
is a-
I
there
know
is-
there's different
See,
ones.
yeah,
I know
that
there's
one I won't
different
say
ones.
because literally there is a black and a white Green Lantern.
Yeah, I
and
know,
they're
I
both
know.
real. They're both real. So I would say John is just more popular. That's it.
John is the white one or the black
The
one?
black one.
The
Yeah,
black,
the black
one.
because he was in Justice League.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember that. He's the only one who made it to Justice League, my nigga.
So
That right there is an
why would you
accomplishment.
make a movie on a mediocre one?
That's because why would you make all the gods of Egypt white?
The
Did
hottest.
Same
y'all see,
reason.
what's it called? It was like Falcon and
Oh, the Captain America shit?
yes,
And the
he
Winter
became
Soldier?
Captain
Yes.
America or some shit.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, like a black man.
I ain't watched it.
And it's
But
suit.
I didn't finish watching.
I
it.
did. I saw it.
I didn't. So I can't really give like my.
He
whole
did
opinion
stand
on
up for
it.
black people in the end, and he did do a speech for black people because one of the original people who was gonna be Captain America was gonna be a black man because he was one of the very first super soldier. So he was over there talking to him, and he didn't want him to do it, but he ended up picking the shield up eventually, and he was like, "Listen, I'm picking this shield up to represent black people," and then he was like speaking up for, "No, you good, you can put that one out. This one's supposed to be lit." So yeah, and then he was like, so he did speak up for it, but I don't know how I feel about him in that suit. Yeah, that suit was a little, pushing it too much. It was kind of like a pandering type of move that they did.
What
I
did
ain't
the
like
suit
that.
look like?
It was like white and red. It was,
Captain America vibes.
yeah, it had Captain America
And basically,
vibes,
America
but with
don't
Falcon.
fuck with black people, so it's like it's just a weird concept.
Captain America don't. The only black people he fuck with is Sam. That's his
Yeah.
favorite black person.
Hey, yo, son, I always thought that, yo. I'm like, yo, there ain't no way he a soldier from World War II. And he ain't
Exactly.
yo,
And he
Come on
ain't
now.
racist.
You're gonna wake him
So,
up.
like,
You're gonna
oh,
wake him
man.
up in the dawn of full blackness, and he expect him to love and expect everybody because it's the American thing to do.
Right?
Nigga, where he's coming from, the American thing to do was to castrate black people.
Facts.
Come on, man.
Yo, y'all know. I keep feeling like we keep talking about shows, but y'all gotta watch The Boys if y'all ever seen it.
I
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
Watch that shit, nigga.
What's that one?
It's about superheroes, and basically they're making a whole bunch of white superheroes to wipe out the black guys. That
What?
like, it takes 2 seasons to get to that point, nigga, but it's worth it. Honestly, it's a good ass show. Y'all gotta watch it. It's on Prime
Hey,
Video.
yo.
It's called The Boys.
Oh my god. Well,
Yeah.
let's switch up the tone a little bit.
Yo.
Yeah,
Yeah, so, yo, Keemo, I gotta ask you a question. What's the craziest shit that happened?
Yeah, because I know your parties be wild, my nigga.
Man, like, yeah.
I know you have seen some shit. I feel like you're the one
You've been
person.
throwing parties for a minute, huh?
Exactly. I heard you had like Love and Hip Hop celebrities come to your shit. Nigga shit, especially when you should throw them with JQ. That shit used to be so packed.
Nah, them shit-
Lines, niggas be at the doors 2 hours before the party start.
Damn, crazy shit that honestly, damn, there's been a lot. I've seen people have sex at my party.
That just made me think of Kanye.
All right.
What if
all
we
right,
had
let's
sex
get
at
that
the
one.
whole party? Would that make us the life of the whole party?
Yes. 100%.
I've seen fights. I've actually seen like when niggas pull out the guns and shoot, not in the building, but like when they.
Oh, you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, it's been I've seen a lot.
But there's a lot of fights that probably happen at these parties, man.
About somebody having sex in your party. How did that happen? You don't have to say,
It was like she was, cause it was a Halloween party, so her
Uh-huh.
dress, so she had like a
one of them butty open flux dress.
it was like a ballerina dress.
Oh.
You lift up the
Yeah.
front and you push your cock. Okay.
Basically, that's what happened. So I was like, yeah, that was one thing I seen. That like I was like, wow.
That's why I'm team skirts in the summer.
Now,
You
was
know
this
when
like
you-
blatant? Was this blatant fucking like?
I think they was trying to be low, but it was like
They was sauce, huh?
They was in the corner or they was in
nah, it
dance?
was dance floor like.
Are you- How do you
Oh,
be
yeah,
low on the
when I-
dance floor?
I don't even know. I remember when I was going to UConn and there was like this girl sucking dick on the dance floor. That was the first time I ever seen some shit.
I'm gonna have to tell you something
And
about
she
that.
she was black.
I'm gonna have to tell you
That
something
shit-
about
and
that.
The nigga was white.
Cause we know somebody
Hey.
who got caught doing that at UConn at that too. We know this person. I'm not gonna put it out, so we gonna talk
Yeah,
about this
after-
off air.
After this, yeah, I gotta find out.
And I have sources to confirm this too, if
I
they
don't even-
remember.
I don't even know who this is, but I want to know who this is.
Right, facts. I want to know what this is.
I ain't even gonna talk about no details because I got respect for the person now and everything. So,
Oh
You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Nah,
can't wait till y'all get home.
but that's
Everybody has a past.
but
It's
that's
all
the
right.
thing, yo. Like that's what I'm saying. As we grow up, yo, like we were experimenting in high school and trying to find who we was, my nigga. So we used to make fun of the people who was willing to do certain things before we got there. That's it? Because a lot of things that people were doing in high school, we're doing that shit now. They were just ahead of the game. That's all it was.
I'm not having sex in public, so
Yeah,
See, I've had sex. I did it, but not with people around.
Nah, I haven't.
Nigga, that
I mean, it depends. I mean, what do you like? Public
What's public,
the riverfront.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The riverfront definitely caught some action for me. A couple
parking
times.
lots.
like parking lots and cars. I feel like
Elizabeth Park
Is
got
that-
some action for
niggas be
me.
in the park. Okay.
Yeah,
Nigga,
but I don't
talk to
think.
your boy Najee.
Hey, yo, why you just doing that? Hey,
Najee would tell you about his high school experience when he got caught in the park by an old lady.
Yo,
hey, man.
I'm gonna take a drink for that one.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, talk to your boy Najee, man. You know he got some stories about that. He condone all that fuckery. All that fuckery. Anytime I need encouragement for fuck shit,
I thought you was about
that's
to
my
just,
guy.
I thought you was about to say some crazy shit just now. Something that was current. I'm like, oh no, why would you do that?
Nah, I ain't gonna talk about that. I don't know.
Oh.
Najee haven't been doing nothing current. Najee's a pretty good person. He got his girl. He don't cheat. None of that. He good.
My nigga.
But back in high school, this is what his girl back in high school. This nigga used to do some
Oh,
wild shit.
man.
But that's the thing. Najee do wild shit with his girls regardless. He's just a wild boy. What I'm say? Freaky boy, I like freaky girl. Don't put your mouth way peepee girl. Don't get this
Yeah.
first. You gotta eat our buck.
This nigga a DJ.
You don't know that one, Quell?
Nah, I
You
don't
never
know.
you heard that
No,
one
no,
before,
no.
right?
Nah, I heard that one.
Yeah, Quell don't know none of them, yo. Quell
Yo,
don't
it's
know-
not true, yo. I know some tunes.
He
Yo.
barely know the Dr. Eva Bati Boys and more.
I know that song. Yo, listen, I know that song. That day I just was like, yo, I'm not about to recite this whole thing. It's a lot.
Nah, man, we had a whole session in here. What was the Bati boys? Them neat? Nah, we can't go there.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna go there.
Podcast.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go there.
Everybody is good in our eyes. Do what
Honestly,
you do.
yo, I ain't gonna lie. I want a gay person on the show. I do.
So invite one.
I want to, but it has to be the right candidate. And by that, when I say that, I mean is I want them to be okay being themselves while we ask the questions we ask and allow them to ask the same questions as well too. Because we want to be ourselves too, and we don't want to dilute who they are in any way, shape, or form.
All right, so just open dialogue.
Exactly.
Judgment-free.
Exactly. No matter what said, we won't look at you no way, because I think it'll be good content. Especially because you know how we are. You know how I am, especially. But I'm not saying I don't.
know how you are.
Exactly, and I love everybody.
Yeah.
I love everybody, but I had things that I just have questions about personally, and they the only one that can answer my questions. I can't ask a straight guy certain questions; they won't get it.
Yeah, I think the miscommunication comes when it's how you ask the question.
Exactly.
I think that's what it is. Because
So-
even when white people ask black people.
Exactly.
questions.
It's just like, what, nigga? So that's why I want to be like, listen, can we talk about certain things and let you know I'm not coming from a place
'cause-
of hate or judge.
Yeah, because if I say something and laugh, it's not a joke. It's just that it's funny that I get to ask this question.
Honestly, nigga, the things
Some way,
that
shape, or form.
if you hear some of the things we laugh at off air, you would think we're fucked up people. But we just have fucked up sense of humor.
So, how y'all feel about when niggas do certain shit, you know, like not on camera and they get exposed about it too? Like, oh, this how y'all really feel?
What you mean?
See,
What you
my
mean
thing
by
is, I only judge you if you move in a certain way, and then you do all of this, and it goes against how you move publicly.
Yeah.
That's when I have my judgment.
Alright,
But
alright.
if you a nigga who don't talk on shit, and this shit come out, you never spoke on it. So how can I judge you?
Nah, I was talking about more so like we were just talking about the cancellation.
Oh,
shit,
that-
you feel
oh.
me? Like when niggas like they get behind, for example, like when they heard Paula Dean say niggas, or when they hear any white person say niggas.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think every old white person
I
say
think
nigga, so.
I think every white person says nigga at
But it's
one
not.
point.
It's not like yo. Like some people just haven't even just. If you're not saying it to me, what the fuck I'm gonna do about that?
I'm just thinking about how when white people feel so comfortable with you as a black person that they start getting pro-black on you, but they pro-black still be kind of racist. That happened to me the other day, so I'm just reminiscing. This one dude, I don't know, he just felt so comfortable talking to me. This nigga got religious and pro-black on me at the same goddamn time. I'm like, yeah, you're doing too much for me, buddy boy. You're doing
Nah,
too
I
much,
know what
man.
you mean. It's like when they have Black Lives Matter in their bio.
Facts. All right, we spoke on this. This is one thing that pisses me the fuck off. When you go on your favorite website that you like to shop on, like for me, I like Forever 21. Fuck it. So when I go on there, the first thing I see plastered at the top, we stand for Black Lives Matter. I don't like that. I don't like that because there's nothing about you that says I stand for Black lives other than that statement. In no way, shape, or form. And one thing I'm gonna always say, I'm not getting a discount just because I'm black. So how are you standing for Black lives?
I really feel like that is a very great concept, yo.
I don't like that.
Because I'm
Because I'm
black.
black. Because you fuck with Black lives. You helping us get up because you helping us keep money in our pockets.
Nike,
Nigga, this is America.
exactly.
This America.
They need to give us some reparations.
That's
in
like
some
black
shape or
people
form.
giving other. I definitely believe we deserve reparations.
So what form of reparations do you think we will get? Do you think it would
We
actually
get
be money?
what we want.
Like, honestly, do you want land or money?
Let me ask you a question. Are your parents from this country?
Nah.
So do you think you qualify for reparations?
Yeah, I live here, don't I?
I done grew up here. Nigga, they don't give a fuck.
Look, you just told his racist stories. He's been
system-
ordained.
The system don't give no fucks about where the fuck my parents is from. They see my
don't.
skin. They don't have no little checkbox that say, my parents from Jamaica.
They don't.
They don't. They got black or African
other.
American. Yeah.
Or other.
Fuck them up for other. I remember I asked my mom that shit too one time. I said, do I click black or African American? I said, you Jamaican, right? And she's like, no, you gotta check out that back.
Nigga, I put
Nigga, for
mix.
the long, I put other all the way up until like high school, nigga. I think.
Nigga, I put mixed.
I got them. They was like, you're black. I'm like, oh.
I never
But the
put
thing
that.
is, The thing is,
You're black.
the thing is, black is it just blends so much with African American.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing with a lot of people who aren't black that come to this country. You know,
Because the actual Africans, the actual Africans who came to America.
Right.
Because technically they are the real African Americans.
They are. Oh yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Technically, we're just Black Americans, at best. Especially if, like, people who are born here, black people who are born here, they're just Americans. There's no need to call them African Americans because most of them don't have no direct descendant from Africa at this point.
You're right.
Exactly.
No, you're definitely right on that.
Exactly.
So what do they call the Africans that come here?
Africans.
So why can't black people who were born here just be Americans?
Exactly. That's a very great point, though.
They're still of African descent, I guess, but I don't know. That's
It's just correlation with skin color.
See,
though.
but
That's all it
thing
is.
that get controversial because a lot of people saying that like our ancestors really never came from Africa.
Exactly,
Like,
they were always
actually here in the first place.
They were
So
Native Americans.
Exactly, they were Native Americans who were actually native to
Never
this
heard that
place, and
shit?
they enslaved them. But they gave us the idea of they came from Africa to literally throw the trail off of our true origination.
Yeah, to tell us that we got shipped from Africa. Which, if you think about it, it don't make no sense.
It don't.
Why?
We look like all the niggas over there.
Honestly,
Wait,
honestly,
no.
wait.
What I'm saying
wait.
is, it don't make sense for us to be shipped because most of the time when that happens, most of the people die.
And technically,
So you're losing money.
And technically, the
don't make
term
no sense.
slave
There's people
ship
here.
never came into existence until like after the whole slavery thing supposedly happened. So there was no actual term for a slave boat. There was no boat sufficient enough to bring those type of people and that amount of people over, in like you said, to actually survive.
And what's the point of shipping people when you have people here already?
Y'all conspiracy niggas.
No,
Nah,
it's
it's
not
not
conspiracy.
conspiracy.
Nigga, if you actually talk to a lot of people who are born here and they talked about their grandmothers who lived long enough to like tell them certain stories, they tell them about how they actually have their ancestors who were here, Native Americans who
Yo,
were
bro,
here.
what's the craziest shit? Like, you would think Waka Flocka, you think he's a black man? Nah, he chases DNA. He found out he's mostly like an Indian, like an American.
And then if you really look at the physical bone structure of like an African and a Black American, you can actually see the difference in the structure of their face and everything.
Okay, so my thing is, how do we explain the Caribbean?
It's the
See,
same
the
thing.
Caribbean is to me, because like Jamaica, they don't know who the real origination people who came to Jamaica was. Like they say it's the Tainos, right? But the Tainos never actually exist. There's a lot of things in history that actually said they never exist. They were just created to tell us that's what our actual origination was. So if you take that out, it kind of eliminates who our true people was. So it's hard to trace that lineage all the way back there.
Alright, I'm gonna get real deep with y'all right now.
Oh,
Let's go.
Do y'all think we the real Jews?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Especially because of my last name. My last name is actually Jewish. If you actually if I tell my last name to any Jew, they have to ask me, first thing they ask me to make sure they're doing it right is to ask me how it's pronounced. Because the way my name is pronounced determines the type of higher rank that you're in. So my last name actually comes from royalty. If you really reach, even just Google my last name, you're gonna get nothing but royal families and shit that actually pop up. So my name is actually one of the first Jewish names that actually came there. So it's one of the original last names that's actually Jewish. So I think we'll be on the same page with that.
Nah, I definitely do agree. Like, we the real Jews, honestly. Like, even when you think about the whole, like, what the Bible says about us being enslaved for mad long and how, everybody sees was going to get killed, it do make some sense. And then, like, I do look over in Israel with what they going through. But I ain't see that.
But you got to think about it. Israel, the people of Israel was handed Israel to them.
Yeah.
Like, America funds them, like, what, 15 million every month or every day or some shit like that. That's just for the army, just so they can literally attack and terrorize Palestine. literally. So, and then if you even look at like even Lebanon and stuff like that, those are original sacred lands and things like that. But nobody talks about those.
Yeah,
like they
Jordan
don't
and shit like that.
They don't talk about the mountains where possibly Noah's Ark was found and things like that. Like even sacred things like that. So there's a whole lot of things that it's myth, but have a lot of truth combined in there. But so many people are so deep into the fuck up that it's hard to differentiate what's what.
But I mean, the best lies have some truth in it, you know?
And the honest, that's the only way it can be a good lie. If you actually have some truth, that's the only way it's going to sustain any type of longevity.
Yeah, because
Only
people be
way.
like, oh yeah, it heard something like that. It was something like that.
Because
That's how it goes. And you be like, oh yeah, it was something like that. Yeah. And then everybody run with that story.
or if a nigga, if you say something that just sounds right, but a nigga don't know what you're talking about, he
Yeah.
automatically just agree with you.
You just go with you. And then he tells somebody else's story. Oh yeah, this shit happened right. Yeah, this shit's crazy. Niggas had two of everything. You know? I'm telling you, man. Everybody was out here doing crazy shit.
But I think COVID is gonna be exaggerated in like a couple decades from now of how it really was. Like even look what they're saying about India right now. They're saying that the shit is going rampant right now, but it don't seem like anything is actually happening in India.
But we not over there. So
Exactly. But we see people from India posting saying nothing is actually going on over
nah,
there. Like did we even see posts?
Nah, there's a few podcasts I listen to. There's people that are Indian.
Yeah, actually half of our listeners is Indians.
Oh word.
But
That's good, y'all.
What would you call used to say? Happy Ramadan.
Yeah, happy Ramadan, happy Thanksgiving, and
I think that shit's over.
I don't know what it is.
I know they don't fast. I know they fast for a little bit.
I like Indians. They're rude as shit.
No, I definitely have some cool Indian friends, especially with this program I just did. Most of them are like cool as fuck. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
I like Indians, yo. I'm telling you, like, but see, but nobody really likes Americans. That's what it really is. And so once they notice we're not Americans, they vibe with us different, completely different. Americans, like foreigners, because we understand each other different. We can understand life outside of
that
America.
USA passport, they be like, alright.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like everybody hates black people, but that's just me.
I feel like everybody hate black people.
I feel like black people love everybody, but black people hate everybody. Like everybody hate black people. I don't know. That's how.
No, because we're empathetic. We're very empathetic people. We love everybody. We try to find the love first.
You know what I'm saying?
But you still have those fucked up people out there. That's in every race. It's in every race. So before we close out, what's coming on for the summer with parties going on, man? How outside looking for you, man? How you looking on making outside look?
Alright, so June 18th is no chaser. Alright, so you could bring one bottle with you.
Even though he had a chaser today.
Listen. That's different. That's a shot. This is gonna be something I'm gonna be sipping on for the whole time. Like shots I could do. But alright, June 18th, no chaser, fire lineup. We got like Mooka, Strictly Business, and June Echo. So you know that's a fire lineup.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good lineup right there.
I'm trying to think. What else we got coming up in the summer? Damn. I know there's a beach trip that we want to do on July 10th, so everybody go up there. There's gonna be speakers and shit. My girl Faye Fatty is doing something, so y'all should all check her shit out. That's on July 2nd. But there's more shit to come. Definitely, I just
follow him on Instagram. Say it for you so I don't mess it up. What's your Instagram?
At YesDawdy. It's literally just YesDawdi.
There you go. So just follow him. Keep updated with everything.
Yo,
Shenanigans all summer. We
I'm
outside.
glad I'm here right now because I don't know how when people spell their Instagram names. I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
No, nigga, your Instagram name is like a great dub drop, yo. So
nah, it is.
Come on, you gotta be saying, yes, daddy. You should do a little video like that. You promote your party.
I was thinking about changing it too. That's a crazy.
No, I like that, yo. I like that. Yes, daddy.
And
then all the girls that we work with you, that you know, they have the yes daddy on the back of their shirts and they working right on the tip to them. Yeah, man. Yes daddy tip to them. These, right, man. These don't belong. You gotta see these. You gotta pay yes daddy.
You gotta pay to see them. Shit.
You gotta pay them, man. If you want to see a little cheek, you gotta pay that too. Cause one cheek say yes and the other cheek say daddy. There you go.
This nigga's stupid.
Yo. Hey, yo, you know one thing you didn't do this episode?
Say anything sexual?
No. You said something very misogynistic one time, but yeah.
It's fewer than usual.
Yeah, it's a lot fewer than usual.
Yeah.
I was counting, but I was like, oh shit, he didn't, you know.
I like the energy Keemo brought today.
Yeah.
He humbled us.
Yeah.
He humbled us.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have another episode where you come on. We're gonna bring nothing but shenanigans.
Right,
I'm gonna start watching your parties.
I'm with the shits. I'm always with the shits.
We always with the shits over here, so we can definitely have you on more, man. We always with the shits. So we can always talk more because there's always stuff going on with you. So we can always talk as the parties start linking up now. We can literally start having party stories with you, yo.
Facts. You know, outside is open, so you know.
So outside is open.
I got more content to bring y'all. So.
Facts. So if your outside is calling your name,
we might have to pull up sometimes.
Nah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna pull up.
You have to pull up.
Nah,
I have to check in with white people. I pull up.
Weed and whiskey will come through as a deal. Yeah, I'm single, so I don't have to check in with nobody.
Yeah, see,
I'm a
that's
free
the
man.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we pull up. We come check out some of your events, come support and all of that,
word,
man. Nah, we come do that.
I'll be looking out for y'all.
Yeah, give us some VIP status.
I got y'all.
All right, say less.
VIP.
Say less. Anybody listening, if you want us to come to your event,
Man,
VIP
I'm old as
status.
fuck. I sit at the bar like, hey, man, what's going on?
Nigga, I'm just gonna. That's all I'm gonna do. The bar gonna get my money. That's all I'm saying. Have whiskey there.
Always.
Thank you for coming to with us again, man. It was great.
Appreciate you,
Great
bro.
conversation.
Thank y'all for having me. It was fun, bro.
No, I'm glad. Honestly, I'm glad we had the conversation that we had because, like I said, it's like people are used to seeing one side of you. I feel like this is a side of you that people like to see. Intellectually humble, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people think, I just
Be ignorant.
I mean, I do go out a lot, and I don't know why niggas tell me I be there. Like, I know I go out.
But
I don't know why niggas tell me I go out a lot. Like, I know I'm there. I know I go out.
But niggas, it's it's funny, yo. It's crazy that somebody could say that, but it's a business for you.
That too. That's the thing.
Like,
like,
it's not like you just do this shit for free and you spending your money, nigga. Like, this is a business
sometimes
for
I
me.
think I don't, I don't be out enough because like sometimes I feel like damn, I gotta show a little face. Because
Right.
to me,
Yeah.
I feel like support goes
Yeah.
both ways. You know what I'm
Definitely,
saying?
definitely.
That's big
So
facts.
I like to show my face,
And other people's events as well,
You know
too.
what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Well, you definitely showed support here just for showing up, and we definitely thank you for that. And I'm gonna try to find some gifts for you to go as well too. So thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us at Weed and Whiskey Podcast on Instagram. Tell your dad, tell your mom, tell your grandma, tell your girl, tell everybody that love us, cause we just want to be in everybody's ears.
Tell your
Shit.
sexy auntie too.
Tell your mistress.
Yeah.
Tell anybody. Tell the girl you cheating with. Shit. Tell your sneaky link.
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Tell a friend and tell a friend. And follow us and listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora. Oh shit, Pandora. All right, anyways, that's our cue to go. That's our cue to go. Be great, be amazing, because we ain't shit without you.
And so are you.